Now we are fully live on all platforms.
Yes.
For everyone who doesn't know, there's another voice here. I'm Natalie, and I'm here with two very special guests today. Dr. Marian Bakhtiari, she is the inventor of BLAfit, the one who created this amazing facial fitness device that goes above and beyond just beauty. We touch a lot about health-wise aspects as well, which that is why we also have Sylvia here, for those of you for Amazon and from BLAfit. This is, you can find her Instagram, which is pelvic_jaw_alignment. And she takes BLAfit to a whole other level beyond aesthetics, learning how you can use BLAfit on your everyday routine to target neck pain, facial pain, especially for those of you who suffer from TMJ disorder. So here we're going to talk about the value of BLAfit, why it's priced at the $85, because I know a lot of you guys have asked that question before. And we're going to really just elaborate on what you're really getting when you make a BLAfit purchase.
Sounds good.
Yes. And also, Sylvia, you look so lovely today.
I know, yes. I love that green, forest green.
Blazer, she is here to talk business.
I love compliments. I take it all.
Thank you.
You're smart.
So
really
cute.
cute. I wish my followers could see you. Well, maybe we can turn it around. Dr.
I kind of want you to just give us a brief overview of the process of creating BLAfit, what that looked like, how many trial and errors you experienced until you finally came to the final product, the prototype.
Good morning, everybody. BLAfit appliance was created in my mind years ago, and I knew that I was always in the space of beauty, fitness, non-invasive, facial symmetry, because my field of orthodontics, TMJ, and sleep apnea all entail face and jaw, and the position and the posture of the jaw and the lip and the chin affects all those areas.
Yes.
So I knew that in order for me to be able to all the products that are out there, all the appliances that I made for patients, been around for 56 years. There's nothing new revolutionary happening in the fields of TMJ, facial symmetry. And although some of the kids that came to my practice, they were 15, 16 years old, but they still had like facial asymmetry. We form facial asymmetry very young in life. The moment we hit, I would say 12 or 13, some patients' jaw starts moving depending to their occlusion to one side, and we are always, just like a right-handed person, favor one side chewing more than the other. So we always have one side of our face that has more bulky and muscular than the other. So I knew that in order, and the other thing that Sylvia and Natalie that I noticed is that young kids, 14, 15, 16-year-olds, their lip was downward. And they had very flat faces, and I was like, why? And I knew why, but I was like, why is it happening so much? And I remember one of my family members came to me and said, Mariam, do you do lip injections? And I thought, oh my God, this is happening more and more younger. We're talking about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And that was the time that we started the injection process, and big lip became more fashionable. So I thought, okay, what can we do to be able to get to that space that's missing? And I knew the only part that we have that engages all the muscles is our lip. And I knew if I could find something that anchors around the lips, we'll be able to engage all the muscles. And because it's like a symmetrical exercise, we'll be able to balance the one side that's weaker is going to have to accommodate to become stronger, and the other side that's stronger is going to do less work to be able to get these isometric exercises. Isometric, right? Did I say it right?
Asymmetric?
No, asymmetric. They call it isometric exercises.
English is our second language for both of us.
Anyways, so I know that there's a lot of product. I researched, and there's a lot of products out there, so I didn't want to remake something that's out there. And I learned that a lot of the products that were out there were anchoring horizontal way in the around the corner of the lip,
Mhm.
which engages the cheek muscles and just the lips, the corner of the lips, and didn't do anything for the facial symmetry. And I
Wow.
knew that the main part to be able to get the jawline, the cheekbones, the TMJ, and the symmetry is something that we can put on the upper and lower lip. We need these muscles on the top and the bottom to be engaged, to be able to engage the muscles that I was going to work on. So the creation of BLAfit appliance started. We work with an aircraft engineer, a physician, and we wanted to make sure it's safe, it's ergonomic, it's something that's durable. We work with a local California molding company that does dental molding, and it's safe.
Wow.
I made sure that they use very, very safe product and nylons, and that's why we had to use FDA products. So we did a lot of trial and error, and we learned that some of these nylons, after you use them for maybe 100, 200 times, it cracks, it breaks. So I didn't want anything that comes under Dr. Merriam's name that is not durable. I always want to give patients things that at least last them 2 to 5 years. So that's where all the money came into funding on clinical trial, funding on safety testing, and making sure that we are creating something that has FDA approved color, product, and it's durable. To create a plastic, I mean, I know a few people have commented in our either Amazon or that, oh, you're paying, or YouTube, $85 for a piece of plastic. Well, I know it's a piece of plastic, but
it's not.
But I want to kind of have a perspective how much plastic can do in our lives today. Although it looks simple, a plastic that I use for sleep apnea patients, the cost of that is $7,000. So it looks like a piece of plastic, but it's a $7,000 product that we're giving that saves people's lives. The plastic that I put for patients with TMJ, we charge around $3,000. And it's a piece of plastic that lasts 2 to 3 years, but the plastic has a function. It's got a purpose, and that purpose is what costs. It's not the material that costs. And what I want the people out there to understand is BLAfit appliance, it is made from some sort of a plastic, but we tested it, and you can use it about 400 to 500,000 times, and we hardly had even crack lines at that time.
It's
and
amazing.
It did not lose its elasticity. So like the same weight that you have as weight training that you're using, after 500,000 times, you still have that same weight that's being produced. So you're not losing that resistance as long as you store it with it's like the way it is on the containers that we give you. So these are what took a lot of costs. Getting something published, getting clinical study, getting our group that we had to bring of females that to give us their opinion. How does it look when you do it before and after? We had to make sure that this is something that I can prescribe in my practice. And for those of you that just joined us, my practice, I'm a general dentist, and my practice has been limited to orthodontics, TMJ, and sleep apnea. And I can say literally that I'm specialized in all those 3 areas. And BLAfit.
Can I pause you and say
Yes.
Yeah. So I want people to understand that when you're buying and investing that $85, if you just get the BLAfit appliance, you are getting the assurance behind the product, the hardworking, the years of research work and practice that this doctor has done in her life, okay? You're getting 30 years of experience in there versus a random made in China, but a random product that was not backed by a doctor. Yeah? Some kind of physical trainer, or who knows who created an idea behind other products when they put a good marketing behind it and thousands of dollars into the marketing. We are not doing that. We are all organic. We are going by the word of mouth. So yeah, you are paying for expertise. You're paying for the experience that she has put in there. And now I'm putting behind this from my yogic perspective of 20 years of practicing yoga and 12 years of teaching, actually 10 years of teaching, because I dedicated my last 2 years into developing pelvic jaw alignment, which involves belly lip appliance with all my courses.
I'm just gonna have to now pause you for a second and let you guys know that for those of you that don't know our relationship, Sylvia and I are not friends. Before I created belly lip appliance, she reached out because a friend of hers has told her that there's this product that you exercise, and she was doing cranial osteopathic manipulation, so she was in the space of holistic, shared it with Sylvia. Sylvia reached out to me and wanted to interview me, and we did an interview in 2000, I want to say 18 or 19 on Facebook. I don't remember. It's in her site. She probably has it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I'm not paying her to do this.
Mm-mm.
She's not paying me.
Mm-mm.
We're actually, she charges me if I go to her and use her yoga, and I charge her if she wants to buy belly lip appliance.
Yeah.
But the understanding where it came from, I remember you came to my office in the other room when you had your first interview. You told me you've been looking for something like this for a long time.
Yeah.
And when this came, it just was the aha moment for you.
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Yeah.
Yeah, and I invested in my own $85
Yeah.
belly lip appliance because I know value. When I see a good product, I recognize it. I put it into action. I needed something to turn off my overactive neck muscles. I didn't even make a connection between my jaw at that point. I had to later on, but I wanted to turn off an overactive neck as a yoga teacher and turn on my lower core. You know, having 2 children, going through a lot of trauma in my life, and specifically sexual trauma and birth trauma. I had a prolapse in my pelvic floor. I needed to do something that my yoga teacher training did not provide me. I didn't get a proper education there, so I needed to create something with your product. And guys, our work is really just goes deep. deep, and yet you get this very simple product that when you learn how to use it, you can do so much, and the value is just beyond.
Yeah, I don't think $85 it even justifies a product that you get that continuously does facial exercise, facial yoga, physical therapy for your face and neck. At the same time, helps your jaw relax and taps into your parasympathetic nervous system, and you can continuously do it day in and day out for a few years, and it still lasts long. Plus you have me always on the other side, and Sylvia, for backing any questions you have. If you wanted to get further training, she will train you. She has 8-week courses, she has 12-week courses, she has 10-week courses, she has 1-session courses if you wanted to learn and to take it to a different level. And we, in our belly lip appliance company, we back you up with the 5 to 10 minute of training, basic training, to teach you how to do it safely and to hear what your problems are, what is it that you want to do, and get that done for you. I don't think people that are talking about it understand that $85 is really not even. It's like nothing compared to what you get back. And I go to a massage therapist, you go in there for an hour, you're paying easily for a full 50 minutes, minimum $100. And you come out and your money is gone, and your massage is going to go away after a couple of days, you need it again. You're getting a product that continuously engages your jaw, your neck, gets your facial symmetry. You don't have to get those injections that goes away. I mean, not goes away. After a few months, you need to re-inject because the material is not digesting. It's just moving around. Now, after hundreds of dollars you spend and the trauma of getting lip injections, getting facial fillers, now it's moving around.
And it's not training, you know? You're not training your body.
Yes, and let's say even not training, looking at it aesthetic way. We're now learning after 10 years of the companies promoting fillers are digestible. Now they're coming out and saying, I'm sorry, it's not digestible.
Oops.
It moves around. So now there's tools that I saw on Instagram people have for moving it around to the area that they need. This is horrible. People's faces are becoming, because if somebody at 18 starts the injection process and fillers and jaw lining, imagine when they're 50, how much fillers is in their faces. And if you see some of our actors and actresses that were in Golden Globe and they come, their faces are becoming bigger because of these materials are moving around and making them look like they have really big faces. But it's because these materials are not digesting. It stays in your body. So if you're looking for something that would work out from inside out your facial muscles and does beauty and fitness and jaw lining without causing harm. Now I'm gonna say again, people that are causing harm to their jaw did not take advantage of Sylvia or me or Natalie to get that free 5 minutes time that we train you via Zoom, or you're welcome to come to our practice. I stand behind the product that I have. As somebody that treats jaw pain and jaw clicking, I've created something that improves it if you do it correctly. So it is like a medical tool that you're getting, that you have the doctor behind you without any extra charge to give you that support. So I don't know what value you can put on this, but I will tell you, if I would make something that was $15, you would have used it for 5, maybe 3-4 months, and it would have cracked, broken, and I wouldn't be behind it. And that's not the company that we want it to be. We want it to be companies that you understand, this is my baby. This is something that I grew, and it does so much, and it's so simple, and it's so durable.
I'd like to chime in and share a story that my dad actually shared with me multiple times as I was growing up. And I'm sure there's different variations of this story along the line, but essentially the story goes that there's this car that has issues, and it's taken to like several different mechanics, and like no mechanic can figure out like the issue with the car. And eventually they find a mechanic that is able to fix the issue, and he fixes the issue by doing like 2 taps on the car, and he's like, all right, your car's fixed, like it's all done. And he charges like a really good amount of money for this solution. And the person's like, how are you charging me this much for that? Like, I could have done that. Like, I could have just done the 2 taps on the car and fixed it. And he's like, well, you're not charging me. I'm not charging you for the 2 taps. I'm charging you because I knew where to tap the car. I knew what to do to fix the solution, the problem. So that's kind of like, it reminds me a lot of this, in the sense that, like, yes, anyone could have probably created like a plastic, right? But is it really giving the same benefit as BLAfit? Is it doing the exact same thing? Or
the
is it
expertise
just,
again?
Right, it's a lot of the knowledge, right? It's a lot of everything that like these 2 women have like learned throughout their years of practicing what they've specialized in. That's what has come down into this product, and that's why it's priced at that price point.
And now that we added the yoga aspect to your training,
yes,
it is just a different level of relaxation. You're working out your face when at the same time you're plumping your facial muscles, you're treating your TMJ, you're actually getting a more relaxed body, relaxed mind, healing, getting yourself in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. And I have to tell you, my patients, I'm not getting paid by this lady, but I will let you know that I have her pamphlet in my front desk in here, and anybody that buys BLAfit appliance here, we encourage them, if they want to learn more, if they have neck tightness, if they have, lower body issues after their pregnancy, or just in general, pelvic floor issues, if they want to heal from their trauma, I will tell you that I'm not here to promote Sylvia. I believe in Sylvia. And if I didn't believe on her, I wouldn't be here on a Monday on my day off. She didn't pay me. I didn't pay her. We're here because we believe in a cause. We know that this is going to be life-changing if you just are looking for something to heal, if you're looking for some way of healing from bottom, from deep in, not just trying to mask out the symptoms, getting in deep and healing from inside out. And
so could you explain the course that you have that takes on the BLAfit
to a different level.
Yes.
Yes, so I help people to naturally, in a non-toxic, non-invasive way, tap into the body's natural ability to lower TMJ symptoms and prevent complications in the jaw joint. So here's the other thing, guys. Preventative medicine, when you pay that $85 and you get this, that's the bare minimum, okay? I say you need a little bit more investment if you want to really take it to the next level, but it is an amazing investment, and you're getting the BLAfit team to give you the 5-minute free consultation, which is beyond valuable. You have to get that, take advantage of that. So you have to do something, if you're a jaw clencher, if you're a tooth grinder, to educate yourself. Not put another band-aid on the top of the problem. I know many of you who are following me have expressed that you already are aware that what you're doing is a band-aid when you want to fix your jaw, when you want to heal your jaw. So what we do is that we take the BLAfit. First of all, I ease you into the work. We don't do it right away. We educate so that you can change your lifestyle. How much is it worth to you to get a lifestyle that is resulting you in releasing pain or preventing you from developing potential jaw malfunction in the body?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the products that people use as a night guard, for example,
Oh
can
my gosh.
actually get them into TMJ disorder.
Yeah.
And people don't know this. We are here on our day offs. We don't have a day off, okay? We are here because you need to know this stuff. You need to know that there are many, many doctors out there who are not properly trained to
Do
help
TMJ.
you. Yeah. And when you put a product in your mouth, it needs to be backed by somebody who knows how to heal the temporomandibular joint and how to prevent from further damage. And that's why I'm here with her, because I really freaking care about your jaw health, because I also had to go through TMJ disorder, which I'm healing right now, thanks to you and my method, and combined all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not just one, it's two together.
Yeah, so I created the courses to make it accessible. I have it in a modular format so people can, I needed to drop it from 4 digits to 3 digits, okay? So that it is more accessible in this way to help you lower the TMJ discomfort, the jaw discomfort, and get you, my clients reported, elimination of lifelong jaw clenching and tooth grinding habits. So I am celebrating my clients, you know who you are.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you ended that pattern. Yeah.
I'm one. I just want to add to what Sylvia said. There are other products out there on Amazon and out there that they put so much money into marketing. And if I ever, I'm never ever bad mouthing or naming them, but whenever you put something in your mouth, the jaw that moves articulates, and depending what it is, it can either be pushed back or pushed forward. And I'm going to show you again. I can't leave any session without showing you this. I'm going to start with the middle one. When we move our jaw open and close it, we're moving this location, and depending if it goes back or over open, we can impinge the blood supply, nerve, and artery that passes right behind our lower jaw. So it's very important what goes in, how we function the lower jaw to be able to, so the lower jaw and the upper jaw, when we open and close and we're eating, we're moving this jaw back and forth, and we would never want this to be pushed back, because now we're creating trauma to the brain. The brain says, the blood is not coming up, the nerves and arteries are constricted, and it goes through panic, and it creates your fight and flight, sympathetic nervous drive. And we know, for those of you that clench 24 hours, what sympathetic nervous drive does to your immune system, to your nervous system, creates depression, anxiety, and many more. So there's products out there that are made by people that are trainers, have no idea about TMJ. I don't even think they've even looked at the anatomy behind the jaw joint, and yet they create things that are so dangerous. They're so dangerous. Every time I see people putting that in their mouth and they're clenching on it, I'm thinking, oh my God, the jaw is dislocating. For me, it's like somebody that is an orthopedic surgeon sees somebody hanging with their arm like thousands of pounds of weight in a wrong way, and you're thinking, oh my God, the arm is going to dislocate and is going to need surgery. It scares me to watch these videos of people making their clenching muscles bigger, thinking by doing that they're getting a jawline. Absolutely wrong. You're getting jawline because you're getting your masseters bulked up by clenching. So you're increasing your clenching with something that's not supposed to be that big goes in your mouth, that could dislocate your jaw joint. And I don't want to say anything, but just think about that. Think about what I just showed you, and next time a big piece of jawbreaker goes in your mouth, think what it could do to your jaw joint. And I do have patients that they bit into something big and they got jaw locking. So that same philosophy goes with anything that goes in our mouth. Our facial muscles has 50 plus muscles, and it's one of the most vascular area. On the top areas of being vascular is our facial region. We have the most important nerve that passes around our jawline called our trigeminal nerve. And the trigeminal nerve and vagus nerve have everything to do with our heart, our stomach, they're second biggest sensory nerve in our body. And yet we put things in our mouth without thinking, what are we doing to that? Are we pinching it? Are we activating it? Are we constricting it? But we're still selling thousands of that, and our children out there are buying it because they think they're going to get better jawline. But the jawline is happening by masseter bulking, and that's not what you get with BLAfit. BLAfit will balance your right and left, and if you're a clencher and you have a big masseter muscle, it actually helps you get rid of it a little bit by stretching that clenching muscle. We activate everything except the clenching muscle. So we don't want to activate the clenching muscle. The moment we activate the clenching muscle, we're pushing the jaw back, and now you all know what passes behind the lower jaw. We do never want a chin to go back. So a lot of the kids that have their posture of their jaw, or adult that their jaw is postured back, they are already constricting the blood supply. Imagine if they put that thing in there to be able to work out that jawline, what a harm it's going to do to their neck, to their whole system. So please, BLAlip appliance was made by me, but I looked at all of that because TMJ, airway, and orthodontics is my passion, especially TMJ, because it has everything to do with our immune system, our overall health, our ear, our balance, everything has to do with TMJ. So
I just want to say one more thing here is that I would not gamble with my health.
Yeah.
I would not, because your body's so sensitive, is that if you don't see a feedback from your body, like a pain response on the spot, then you don't know how damaging something can be, and on the other hand, how healthy and health building a very simple 1 minute, 2 minute exercise per day can do to you. So I know a lot of you are out there with the jaw issues that also have issues like depression or hypervigilance or
anxiety.
Anxiety, and you have not put the two together, but they are actually really connected. So I know that you're out there doing your parts shopping and you have not made a connection together. So I want you to think about for a moment how much money you spend right now on your health as your maintenance, just to be able to stay on surface afloat. Yes, like therapists, pain meds, massage therapists,
physical therapists,
doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists, every single
and me,
month.
TMJ doctor.
Yes.
I'm the most expensive.
She's expensive.
I will tell you, you come to my office if I want to fundamentally fix your TMJ, the orthotics that we make, you end up paying $3,000 to $5,000, which is worth it. But this appliance will help you if you're in a remote area, you're not close to somebody like me, to manage it, to bring that jaw joint to posture with her work. Now we can get a little bit deeper than just managing, where maybe are actually helping you
healing.
Posture and heal and learn to not clench, learn to unclench.
Yes! Hooray for unclenching. Natalia says such a great info. We'll watch the recording for sure. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, that is like such a good, I would say,
know.
like a good end mark.
But one of the biggest challenges that I have as a business owner, as a doctor that treats TMJ, is how can I put this product on the market? This is one of our biggest challenges. For you to know that it's backed up by me, for you to know that this is not just a gimmick piece of plastic, for you to know that this is durable, for you to know that I'm behind every patient, every person that buys it. They send me, they know. If you guys are watching and you bought from me and you know our customer support, please add into this, because I don't know who is out there. But people know that BLAfit has great customer support, because guess who reads the text? Natalie, on a daily basis, several times reads the text, and then she brings it to me. So-and-so has this question. I send videos to Amazon. I send videos to patients. I get back into the camera with them to make sure I resolve their problem, because this is not just a company that wants to sell 1,000 of them. I want everybody that buys the BLAlip appliance to learn, to understand that they need to use it daily. If they use it daily, the value of that coming to you. I don't want to just sell it and say adios. I don't care what they do. I want you to use it. I want you to know what it gives you. I want you to know that if you do it 1 minute before sleep, and we'll train you, it'll put your system to the resting, relaxing position from our highly daily tasks that we do in the stressful days, and on and on. And I know our time probably is limited.
Yeah, let's see. How can one learn to apply this? Stella, how can one learn from us? So the bare minimum is that you can either just buy the $85 BLAlip appliance through me on my Instagram, or through BLAlip appliance.
Doesn't matter. Or through Amazon, whichever.
Yeah. And then take advantage of their 5-minute training. I cannot emphasize enough, you cannot just buy an appliance and a tool. You need to learn how to use it. If you need this healing for your jaw, for reducing your clenching and tooth grinding, to help your nervous system, to help you calm down and prevent TMJ disorder, then you can come to me and enroll in my programs. And DM me please if you're watching this live or replay. I will get in touch with you and tell you more about my courses on how you can do that.
Now, I'm just going to tell you, as somebody that never worked with a yoga instructor in the past for my TMJ patients, I know several patients that have gone through her course, and I wish that we could invite them once so that they can come and they could give testimonials of what it's done to their lives.
They're all over the world, so it's super hard to invite them. I have people from the UK and from Asia and from Europe and from America. I have people from all over the world.
I know maybe 2 of my patients that went through your full course.
Nice.
So we got to get them, see if they can actually write something or testimonial. But you're getting a yoga master taking this to a different level. It's like you have a yoga tool or a yoga ball or whatever a yoga tool is that you have, and you don't know what to do with it.
You need to learn.
You need to definitely at least take a class with a yoga instructor to add that tool or device to your life. Or when you go to workout, if you don't know what that bike or that machine is, you don't know how to use it. So you need to have somebody instruct you. And when we say 5 minutes, we say 5 minutes because it's printed 5 minutes. Natalie, how long does it take sometimes with the clients?
At least 15 minutes.
At least it's a 15
Wow,
minutes long.
that's so generous.
And I have to say right now, because we book about 3 to 5 a week, we're able to do 1 by 1, but there's going to be a part-time that we have to do group learning and trainings. But for now, if you take advantage of that 1-to-1, you get to have Natalie train you. She's a certified trainer. And then you get to have me to come and say hi. And if you have further questions, I will answer you. And then we go from there.
I cannot tell you the number of times. So I love investing in 2 places. I love investing in my health. I'm not going to gamble. I'm going to pay the top money, even if I don't have the top money.
You have shown that.
I'm going to get my credit card out and pay for it. And 2, my own business and education, so that I can teach. Yes, I can teach others. And I don't know why I wanted to say this, but there was a reason for it. I don't know. I lost my thought.
That it's worth for you to invest on yourself. If Sylvia did it, she paid for her braces, she paid for her appliance.
Everything.
There's no business exchange here other than she believes in my product and I believe in her product, and so can you.
Yes, so do reach out to us. Don't be shy. Oh yes, I know what I wanted to say. Now I know it. So I invest in my education. I invest thousands of dollars, okay? And many of those really top trainers and life coaches and business trainers out there don't even show up in person for you. Oh. You pay thousands of dollars for really fancy, shiny coaching sessions. I know you do, that comes with a really good ratings and really 8,000 people. I helped 8,000 people do this and make this much money. But how many times that coach actually responds to your personal messages? I'm going to tell you 0. All of those coaches, you pay thousands of dollars each month to get coaching sessions for your health, for your lifestyle, for your business. They give you and teach you their program, but they are not going to get back to you in person. Us, we are here. We are real people behind a real product, giving you real results.
That's right.
And this is the timing to get in and join in and get our help, because in the future, we may be those people who have to dish out the work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
maybe one day.
$85 is definitely worth it. And my 3-digit investments at this point, I can still offer you my Module 1 course. Right now I'm offering it at $684.
Wow. How many sessions is that?
So it is a 4-week-long session. It comes with the BLAfit. It comes with accountability sessions. I am behind the whole thing and motivating you each week with a group coaching session.
So the 600 comes with the availability
Yeah.
appliance? Oh wow, so that's
I
already
know.
like $550 or $540
Yeah.
for 4 weeks.
Yes.
How much is it per week? Can you give us more detail on that?
To break it down per week. I have not really broken it down to week, but you divide 684 by 4. What is that?
Oh no, I'm saying like how many hours is that?
Oh, it is I haven't even broken down, but it is a DIY portion of the course. So every week they have their own work to do. I know I wrote it down somewhere, but it is a good value there. You guys are getting really huge value for such a low investment with me.
And you're in behind them with one-to-one?
Not one-to-one, but they do. You get a 1 session, accountability session, privately with me for 30 minutes, included in that.
Oh wow, that's great.
That's amazing.
I know, because I want people. I'm listening. I know that it's so expensive to get help for your jaw health, and I don't know how long I can maintain this price. But right now, this is my current pricing for Module 1 of the TMJ course.
Love yourself. It's Valentine.
Yay!
Give yourself.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot.
Self-love.
Thank you so much for both of you explaining more about BLAfit. I know you guys targeted a lot of questions that we frequently get all the time. Where can we connect with you, Sylvia? Where can people connect with you if they're interested in learning more about your work?
Yeah, so my Instagram is pelvic_jaw_alignment. My website is pelvicjawalignment.com, and I'm very responsive on all of my platforms. I'm absolutely there. So DM me either on my website. You can click on TMJ course on pelvicjawalignment.com and then submit a form with your message, or DM me on Instagram.
Awesome. And for those of you that are also watching, you can reach out to us for BLAfit. All of our social media handles are the same. It's BLAfit, or you can send us a message via Amazon or via our email, which is order@blafit.com.
Yeah.
So, happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
everyone.
Valentine's.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Ending lives.